Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1915 Royal 10 antique desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is a very early version of this model. The later versions come with glass in these panels and this model does not. Also, it has two paper guides on top for the left and the right side, and you can adjust those by pushing them like that, even from left to right. So we're going to line that up with the page. First thing we're going to do is set the margins. And you just push down like this. This is the left margin, this is the right margin. Set them at the beginning and the end of the page. Pretty close. And since these are lined up almost, we can load that page in straight. This is the paper bell that sits on top and holds the paper down. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single. But if you want double, there's a little knob underneath the line space here. That if you push it down 1, it'll skip 2. Hold on, that was 1. Skips 2, 1 more, skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Actually, let's switch this back to single space. To switch from black to red, there's a switch right here, and you switch it to the left, it says lower, so it prints the lower portion of the ribbon. In the middle, it says upper, and it prints the top, which is black. Beautiful typing machine. One of the most popular models of all time. Very antique and classic, and the sound of it just sounds so unique. It's got a really kind of high-pitched metal sound when you type on it. To pull the page out easy, say we have it loaded up here. There's a switch on the top right here. You flip that towards the front and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Got a backspace on the top left of the keyboard. That works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. This button here is your margin release, so you get to the end of the margin. On all typewriters, there is a lock that won't allow you to type, but if you hit that margin release, it'll allow you to type past that margin. Finish the word at the end of the page. We're going to flip this back to the middle, so we print the top portion of the ribbon. If you want it to not print at all, you hold this little locking mechanism to the left and push it to the right. And as you can see, the ribbon doesn't go up at all. This is your ribbon direction control or ribbon reverse. Right now, all the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to switch direction, you just flip that to the left, and it'll start pulling to the left. That works good. This is your carriage release. Got one on each side. That works good. These are your tabs. So you can pull those out and put them wherever you want them. This is where you stop when you hit the tab button. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I'll show you. The tab key is right there. You go to the beginning of the margin, you hit that tab button, and then it stops at each one of those. Then you can speed up the drag. You put some oil on the drag. But it's safe to keep it the way it is. Excuse me. Because if you have no drag on it when you hit the tab button, it'll go slamming all the way to the end and causing wear and tear. So it's okay to have a little bit of drag on this. It's not bad. On this, underneath the knob here, there's another lever that if you push it to the back, it'll disable the spacing mechanism. So you can get to an exact spot on the page. Flip it to the front, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.